Many of us begin our language journey with a common misconception. We're often told to just download an app, memorize words, or study grammar books. These methods make us feel productive, completing lessons and learning new terms. But soon, reality hits. We find ourselves unable to speak, despite all the studying. It's not a lack of effort, but often a misunderstanding of how language truly works. The problem isn't that you didn't study, it's that you studied the wrong way. Language isn't just a subject, it's a living, breathing environment. Think of children absorbing language through context, not formal study. True fluency comes from consistent exposure, integrating the language into your daily life. It's about surrounding yourself with the language, making it part of your world. This means daily routines, morning reading, listening while walking, weekly speaking practice. Motivation can fade, but discipline builds lasting habits. Embrace the process even when it feels challenging. Watch as words transform into understanding and confidence blossoms. Your brain is forming new neural connections, linking sounds to meaning. Soon, English won't be a separate task, but woven into your daily life. The journey to fluency is about living around the language, not just studying it. You stopped studying English and started living around it. Most learners think fluency comes from speaking first. It doesn't. It comes from understanding first. Your brain cannot produce what it hasn't absorbed. This is why input matters more than anything else. Reading, listening, watching, but not random content. Content you can understand, not 100%, but enough to follow the message. When you understand, your brain builds patterns, not rules. Patterns. And patterns become automatic speech later. This is why forcing grammar too early often slows learners down. They start thinking instead of reacting. Language is not supposed to be calculated. It's supposed to be felt. Another mistake? Trying to memorize thousands of words. You don't need thousands. You need the right ones. Words connected to your life, your job, your daily conversations, your interests. Because relevance creates memory. Books are powerful for this. Not because they're academic, but because they expose you to language repeatedly. Words appear again and again and again until they stick. Movies entertain. Books train. And then comes the step most people fear, using the language, not perfectly, not confidently, but actively. Speaking with a tutor, chatting online, explaining simple things, making mistakes. Lots of them. Because mistakes are not proof of failure. They're proof of engagement. Every mistake forces your brain to adjust, to refine, to remember. And here's something surprising. You don't need to travel abroad to become fluent. You need interaction, a human who listens, responds, adapts. Someone who tries to understand you, even when your sentences are broken. Because language grows between people, not inside textbooks. And when practice becomes regular, something rare happens. Flow. You sit to study, and time disappears. You're not forcing yourself anymore. You're inside the language. This is the state where real progress explodes, not loud, but deep. Your listening sharpens. Your reactions get faster. Your pronunciation becomes clearer. Because speaking is physical. It's muscles, tongue position, breathing, rhythm, and like any physical skill, it improves with repetition, not theory, practice. And one day, without warning, you respond to someone in English, Naturally, no translation, no panic, no mental pause, just response. And in that moment, you realize something powerful. Fluency was never a mystery. It was a system. Exposure, understanding, routine, interaction, mistakes, repetition. Followed long enough by anyone, and the result is always the same. You don't become perfect, you become comfortable, and comfort is what real fluency feels like.